to do a Foundup Fix on Gmail for Google because I love your product. Now, I just want to give a plug out to Gmail because if you're using anything other than Gmail, in my opinion, you fail because Gmail by far, and I've used pretty much every email client out there, is the best. And I can go over, and I think I've done videos on why they're the best. And I will do it real quick. Integrated chat. Only service that has an integrated chat. Number two, has all these cool features: calendar, docs, photos, reader, and a lot more. All right, an email that even comes close to this. This is basically the hub. Think of this as the hub, and not only that, there's something really super cool. All right, actually, I want to open up a new one here. Open a new tab. I want to keep that for my talk. There's also something a really super cool, which I'm going to show you, and I've talked about, and I've showed you how to make this up. And if you're using Gmail, and you are basically, all right, and you're basically have email, if you're emailing out as a Gmail address, you fail because basically as you can see, look at all these different cool puppies, right? I can send out, if I'm going to send out a document, so look, watch this here. This is confidential entirely for you. This is my general stuff going out as mike@foundups.org. If I send out as mtrout at foundups.com. That's kind of my serious. This has NDA. I actually need to change these talks, refer the NDA notice to talk about the NDA or talk about what's committed. And you can make these unlisted videos so no one can find them. They're unlisted. So you can have talks here that you actually talk about Foundup Mall, Play Foundups, Wikitube TV. I may do a simple talk on each, so that way the recipient of this email can actually listen to kind of the product that you're talking about. All right. So, and this is all simple, and I call this the Google alias. All right. As long as you can get the email, and another good reason for this, let's say your work email. All right. I can set up, and actually need to set up. I'm not working for the company anymore, but you could set up your work email that way. All the incoming mail they read, but all the outgoing mail they can't. Now, obviously, some companies don't like you using Gmail, all right? So your SOL there. But then you could always do it on your smartphone or whatever. You can email out there if you really wanted to. So there's always a way. There's always a hack. That's what I love about it. There's always a hack. There's always back. So how would I improve Gmail? Well, it's very simple. Now, basically, if you've got mail, here's a mail with a bunch of mail that came in. I did this last. It's all old. I don't mind sharing this mail. Basically, this is with back then they were Pointabout. Okay, pointabout.com. Now they've been acquired, and I was looking to do some stuff with them. So what I want to do is update my contact information. One is I want to drop down here, and I want to say add to contacts, update contacts, right? So if I do update contact, it runs a little algorithm, searches for like the information like on the signature, looks for the signature. Obviously, here's the signature, simple coding to write, and it updates it. So right now, remember I always have that rule, it takes 3 clicks to fail, right? In my opinion. Actually, this is old too. So this is actually old. This is old. I actually got an updated email, from him. But let's say right now I've got to go. I got to expand show details. Click on here, right? Click on if it will show up. Come on. All right. Go down to more. So you have the trouble of getting it to show, and then go to contact details. And when it pops up, right, I can actually add the contact details. Right, so now I got to copy paste this around. Actually, what it turns out, this is old because now they're a division of 3 Pillar Global. Right, they got acquired. So now I've got to physically grab this content and send. Now Google's smart enough that they should be able to actually do this stuff, right? So, all right. Okay. So as you can see here, there's the 3 pillars, Washington D.C. They're still located. So their little company was purchased by a much bigger company, and I had to put it in. I think that basically, and change this down here. I think Google's smart enough that they could actually work on some code that does this. I mean, they're pretty smart guys, even though I rail on their YouTube developers. My name is Michael Trout, trying to improve the shit out there with Foundup Fixes.